Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. It's your girl Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as goddess on the rise, the copper queen, the flower hoodie queen, bringing this sacred energy exchange 222, y'all. All right, y'all. It's Monday, it's Lunar Day, and the Scorpio full moon was this past Friday. I didn't get to do it because I had a very productive, full weekend. I did go see the new Michael Jackson movie. I think I may have told y'all about that. I'm not sure, but I went to see the new Michael Jackson movie Friday. It was actually great. I appreciate them putting a movie together that was strictly about him. I hope there's more to the story because they can never put like Michael's story into one 2 hour movie. They just can't. So I feel like they're gonna have different parts to this story. I hope there's gonna be a Michael 1, a Michael 2, a Michael 3, because we need to get the whole scoop, all right? Because he went through way much more. But it was good. His nephew played him so well. So I enjoyed that. Uh, I also had an event this weekend. I posted some pictures. I had an event. It was in my hometown, so I didn't have to travel. Thankfully, not far anyway, and that went well yesterday. So I was, like I said, I had to rest up. If I look a little tired today, it's because our weather, y'all, here in Tennessee. I'm in Nashville, and it's like 50 something degrees. It was beautiful yesterday, thankfully. That event that I worked was an outdoor event, and it was beautiful. It was sunny, but it was super windy, and the wind was cold. So right now it feels like fall. So if y'all seen my picture, I had on a thick, this is my Indian sweater and a long dress because it was cold. It was cold, and I get cold easily. So I said this weather is kind of giving me the blues. Y'all know it's Taurus season. I'm wearing burgundy. You can wear red or burgundy to resemble the root chakra right now because we're supposed to be focused on being rooted and grounded right now, okay? And it's a reason why these seasons are like this, y'all. This is the spring equinox. Remember, this is actually AKA mating season. This is when technically birth is around. So I actually, when spring first hit, I got two nests planted around my house from different birds, and they got babies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, life is coming in. Creativity is up. That's the energy we're in. We're in Beltane now. So this is the halfway point between the summer solstice and the autumn equinox, okay? This is where we are. This is the divine balance right now. And I ain't gonna I'm saying like we ain't even hit summer yet, y'all, and it's been chilly. It's been chilly. I don't know where y'all are, but this weather, this is some serious global warming. So if you've been feeling off, your best bet is to stay in tune with nature. Like I've been sticking to my gardening. Uh, go outside. I've been doing my tree meditation, but don't give up. If you give up and stop doing your nature rituals and paying homage to earth and all that stuff, then she'll really fall off. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta do stuff like don't litter. You shouldn't do that. You need to do that all year round. Don't litter, y'all. Plant trees, plant flowers, all that. Take care of the earth. I hope y'all got a compost pile. I do. So food never goes to waste. Put it back in the earth so it can nourish the ground, okay? Get you a compost pile, put it outside. Trust me, the animals come through. I got the keys on my website, goddessontherise.life. Get you one. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, this is the time, y'all. This is the time to get grounded. This is the time to get grounded, y'all. Stay in tune with the universe. Don't give up, or we can't give up on the universe, right? Just stop playing it. So I'm pulling from my ancient chemic cards today, y'all. Spirit told me to pull from this deck. That means our ancient ancestors got a message for us, okay? I even got my Egyptian eye earrings on. I look the eyes on these cards. And if you want this deck, I sell this deck, so it's on my website, Goddess on the Rise of Life. Get them while they still in stock, because there's the place that I order a lot of my merchandise from. They don't always keep the same merchandise in stock, and that's why I like them. So if you don't get it, that you may not ever see it again. And I like that because it keeps my shop unique, and I'm always getting different stuff. You know what I'm saying? I never, necessarily stick to the same stuff. Not all the time anyway. All right. So here we go, y'all. This is the Scorpio full moon message, okay? Remember that Witchy Wednesday message I did? I do feel like that death card coming out was a message that came from the Scorpio energy, because I technically did it while the moon was like really changing, okay? So here we go. This is the tarot, and then I'm going to pull from some other cards as well, okay? So other cards as well. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. So look, first card coming in is the Queen of Cups. Ooh wee. And look, she got on, she wearing red. She's sitting on some kind of blue seat with a red centerpiece is holding her, and then her crown is red. So y'all need to start rocking the color red or burgundy. Anything in like the close to the red family, y'all need to start wearing, okay? To stay rooted, all right? To stay rooted. So this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So the Queen of Cups comes out when, look at this cup, this kind of sitting over to the air, and she's holding her baby, right? So the Queen of Cups, somebody could have just recently had a baby, or maybe you want to have a baby, or and some of y'all finally in a place where y'all ready to love and nurture. So this is a very loving and nurturing energy. The Scorpio energy is actually a feminine energy. You know, it's a water sign, right? So it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, they naturally have a nurturing energy. They're loving. They may be good with kids and stuff like that. They may love kids and things of that nature. They're very family oriented and stuff like that. So you're in this energy right now. Somebody, if you resonate with this message, you're in this energy right now. And that energy is also something that needs to be valued and protected, because it gets targeted by sometimes the wrong people. So when you're naturally loving, caring, giving, nurturing, and those type of traits, you tend to attract what I call vampirish people, okay? Vampirish people that think they're obligated to have your love, your attention, your time, your listening ear, your financial support, your emotional support specifically. Most people that carry that type of nurturing energy, everybody calls on you when they're going through things, okay? And it doesn't matter if it could be they're going through things at work, they're going through things with themselves. Maybe they've been feeling insecure, or they're going through things in their relationship, but you're always that go-to person that they feel the need to dump on. And then sometimes you're even targeted sexually. So some people, they'll think that they need access to you in a sexual way just because they want some of what you got, and they know that's the really closest way to experience your love is through your sex. So you've been probably taken advantage of, played, fooled by people in the past thinking they care about you, but they just cared about what was inside of you, and they wanted to get access to that. And some of them got very disappointed. They got access to you, right? Maybe y'all did have sex, and then they still didn't feel good about themselves, because then they turn jealous of you, envious of you as their partner. Ooh, oh my God. As your partner, this happens in marriages, relationships, and commitments all the time. So now once they realize no matter how much they stay close to you, are connected to you, having sex with you in your life, they still don't feel good about themselves, and now they need you. They need you to keep filling their self up. So then they get jealous of that, because what they thought was gonna work didn't work. Okay, and that is bad. Those relationships tend to turn sour, bad, sometimes violent. And if you are resonate with this message, you need to get away from this person right now. I don't care how much you love them. They never loved you from the beginning. They never loved you from the beginning. They loved what was inside of you. They didn't love you. So some of y'all may be powerful empaths, and y'all need to understand this, that you have a powerful love inside of you that's infinite. All right. And most people that come after you only want what's inside of you. Somebody said ring the bell on them life drain, and they do, y'all. And y'all that got big hearts out here, I'm telling you, y'all be questioning yourself, thinking something's wrong with y'all. No, it's the opposite. Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's something off with them, and they think they can get turned on by sticking to you, and then they not even. No, this is an inside job. You have to house this energy on your own. It's your self-love too. Y'all check out my self-love candles on Goddess on the Rise Life, okay? All right, so we had the Two of Pentacles, exactly. Two of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Yes, so somebody, you focused on your money too. You've been focused on your money, and now you living like it's golden. Literally, you're living life like it's golden. Even I tell people all the time, having money that covers all your bills and you got what you need is not broke. Even if that leaves you with $3 in your bank account, $5 in your bank account, $10, or whatever the case may be. If you got a full tank of gas, a refrigerator full of groceries, lights and water on, phone bill paid, medical insurance, you know what I'm saying? Your necessities, you are rich, especially right now. Y'all, this economy is really, really, really going to crap for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So to my entrepreneurs, don't give up, okay? And start being more intentional, okay? Stop trying to hang around people on some friendship stuff to get them to support you. Strangers make you rich, not friends. No offense, okay? It's strange. Friends ask for discounts and favors, okay? You don't want that, okay? You need your money right now. Focus on your money. So the chariot, y'all. Somebody, you may be going on a trip soon, all right? Something about your career is about to take you on a journey further away from home. Oh, further away from home, okay? And somebody, you're going to be a bit nervous about this because this is not something you've ever done before. And you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone because now you're going to have to trust your ancestors for real, for real, for real, for real. I'm serious, y'all. So you got to think when you travel, because whoever this is that I'm telling this message to, you're about to travel and you're going to have to be amongst total strangers. And that means you're going to have to get to know people. You don't know these people, right? So you don't know if they got good intentions or bad intentions or whatever, right? That's why you need to pay attention. Okay? Pay attention. You are going to be protected by your ancestors. Nothing is going to happen to you because you are going to be paying attention. That third eye going to be open. Okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, not only the third eye, this is not just about mental wisdom. A lot of the things you need to pay attention to is going to be concerning emotional intelligence because somebody is after your heart. Listen to me on this. Somebody is people, not just somebody, but people are after your heart. This is a true story. It's not a coincidence that you're judged by your heart and the feather in ancient Chime with my eye. You're judged by your heart because your heart carries everything. It's not the brain. It's the heart. Stuff that you're carrying, good or bad, is going to be in the heart. And if the heart is not healthy, that person probably was a bad person. I don't know if y'all ever seen American Horror Story. It was a season where, Angela Bassett was playing Marie LaVue, and this man was a bad man. He was raping girls and everything, and she needed to get a bad heart from somebody. And they killed this homeless man that was raping girls and took his heart. And his heart, if you seen it, it looked disgusting. It was black a little bit. You know what I'm saying? People don't get that. Your heart looks bad when you had a bad life. I used to be in school for forensic science and stuff, so I know I've seen autopsies and stuff like that. And my mom was in the medical field too, so I've been in surgeries and seen an open heart before in a body. So your heart changes colors based off the life that you live, even what you ate. Have you ever seen a heart that had heart disease before? I have. It's not a game. So that's why love is one of the most powerful weapons and emotions in the world. I'm serious. It's not sex. It's actually not sex. Sex is a weapon used as well, or a gift. It all depends on how it's used. But that's what I'm saying. So it's your heart, and that heart of gold gets people things. People having access to you. Because that means if this person picked me, that means the ancestors trust this person right here. So that's how high you are in ranks. People, so that's not just because you got those rankings does not mean people that have the same rankings is going to be getting aligned to you. No, not in the beginning, not all the time. And you got to be the judge, okay? It's time for you to pull out these scales because it's about to get real out here. You about to be the judge. Matter of fact, somebody, you about to be exposing these fake MFers. That's what I'm saying. You got to do your job. You can't get manipulated because of your heart. So whatever work you need to do right now, you need to fix it. If you've always been insecure or people pleasing, or you feel lonely and stuff, which I understand that's normal, or you just overly needy, need attention so much, need seeking approval, you got to get all that out the way now. Because my aunt don't give a F-U-C-K if you approve of her. Okay? Neither do Anubis. No, they don't. They do not care because you ain't the judge around here. That's the time. That's the crown it's time to put on. Okay? This is a powerful message. So look. So we have the Knight of Cups coming out. Knight of Cups coming out. All right? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Now look. See? with this Knight coming out, this makes sense about what I just said about your emotions. This is another water card. Woo! Somebody, you really do want love. You don't. Sometimes you're having a hard time understanding that you came to this planet to not really experience love in the human way. Not like that. Is you will, but the only way you will get there is you got to fulfill this mission. Ain't that something? That's crazy. So if you don't fulfill your mission, you're not gonna experience this because you gotta. This is the only way it can be done because they need you solo right now. They can't get you distracted because they can't get you caught up with the wrong person that will stop you. I promise you, the wrong spouse, whether you a man or a woman, will ruin your reputation, will ruin your purpose, can ruin your career. I'm telling you, I have seen it multiple times. The wrong person will tear your kingdom down. Just one person. That's how powerful it is. So right now, you having to ride solo. See this horse? Look at that. As I said, that you got to ride solo right now. It's not going to be as long as you think when you stay on the mission, though. Okay? And then focus on loving yourself. This is a self-love journey. So that's another thing. You're only going to get what you want anyway when you realize how valuable you are and your purpose. And until you truly know that, you will forever settle for people that you think are worthy of you and they're not. Man. Or you think you just obligated to because they gave you a love offer. And then you think you're being mean because maybe you've been seeing, you haven't met nobody that you feel like is worth your standards, and maybe people are talking about you. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? Just because somebody offers you something don't mean it's enough for you. Y'all remember what was it? A Princess and the Frog, Princess Jack, but Princess and the Frog, she did not care about that prince that was a spoiled brat, right? In the beginning, she didn't care about him being rich or none of that stuff. She was focused on her family legacy. You see how passionate she was? I know that's a child's, movie, but she was passionate about getting that restaurant, keeping her family's recipes out here in the world. And you know what I'm saying? She cared about her legacy. She's like, what about your legacy has anything to do with my dreams? Ooh. So that's another thing you're going to have to look out for. People that's trying to, once again, trying to take you off course from your purpose. They want you to use all that energy and passion that you putting into your career and your goals and your dreams and pour it into theirs because they don't get it for themselves. What? Or whatever they got ain't working. Thank you so much. Let's ring the bell for that. They want you to pour all your energy and passion and strength and risk taking and you being successful and pour it into what they got going on because they can't do it. Huh? Now, this is the thing. That's no different than businesses having jobs, right? They have, say, Walmart. They run commercials on television. They have people standing outside with signs. Sometimes if you've been to Walmart, Sam's Club, people coming in there, they got their little setup. So they're trying to get they're paying somebody to advertise getting your Sam's membership. So I get that, but you ain't no scout. No, you're not holding no cricket sign on the sidewalk. And this is no offense to anybody that does this for a living, but that's not your purpose. Okay. So you're not here to advertise somebody else's careers or dreams. That's not your purpose. You have your own. Stay on track. And if they got a problem with that, leave them where the F they at. Okay. It's that simple. You can't be a people pleaser on this mission. It don't work. You never get what you want being a people pleaser, but hurt. Thank you so much. You never get what you want. Temperance, as my aunt coming out on the temperance card, what I tell you? I felt it. I felt it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jay. Okay, temperance. Okay, temperance. Now, when the temperance card come out, when the other deck, she's halfway on the water and halfway on land, and water is getting poured or something like that, I believe. But the temperance card is about maybe even being tempted. I feel like every great story got tempted. You see what I'm saying? You get tempted. That's another thing. You about to get tempted. Get ready. You about to get tempted. And you know how they always come for you. Sex. Love. trying to act like they all in love with you, okay? You the best thing that ever happened to me. I ain't never met nobody like you. Do not fall for that stuff, okay? Just be like, okay, yeah, let's see. Come on, let's see. Let's get on the ball and see how long they can keep it up. Because people can act for a long time. People are, there's why they have paid actors. They've been acting their whole life. No offense to actors, but people can act. People ain't even getting paid, and they can act their A out. That's what I'm saying. We got some non-paid actors out here, and they the bomber. They should have just went into the acting field and got paid. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. They acting because it's all a hidden agenda that will be revealed if you hold on to your love. Okay? What's that song? Who's that? Is that SWV? Hold on to your love. Okay? Even Sade got a song like that. Hang on to your love. Yeah, yeah. Hold on to your love. If they really love you, they'll wait. Okay? What's the freaking rush? They rushing to get it in quick and move. I call it the stick and move. They rushing to stick and move. That's what the rush is. Because they not sticking around. Somebody sticking around is not in a hurry. Okay? Tell them to pump their brakes. And if they can't, man, you just go ahead and put the stop sign on them. All right, look. And I'm wearing this little coaster red, but look. Put the stop sign up. If they can't pump their brakes, put the stop sign up, okay? All right, pay attention to the cautions, the warnings. All right? The magician. See, look, you're in your power right now. They telling you, that's another thing you need to realize, how powerful you are. This is the magician card coming up. This is a good card. You got the Temperance and the Magician and the Chariot. So you got 3 major arcana cards that done came out. That's how you know this is for like a chosen one, somebody in a leadership role, somebody got a high purpose in life, and it's been probably challenging because this is another thing. When you stop trying to feel normal, you're going to feel better. You keep trying to feel normal, okay? Because everybody around you is so different, right? And it's making you feel uncomfortable as far as you're like you and you ain't met enough people like you. That will make, which is why you need to stop trying to hang around people that make you feel that way. And if that means you got to be solo right now, so be it. Because you will. That's what you get the Chariot card, so that's about to change. You about to be around more people that make you feel you don't feel alone anymore, okay? But you still gonna have to watch those circles and pick through those circles too. Because I don't know if y'all ever heard of this, because there's a lot of people that refrain from joining ancient Kemet because they call the fake hoteppers. Oh, there is some fake hoteppers out there, and I've met them. I cannot stand that either. I'm be honest with y'all. I have gotten offended, and I had to learn how to not do that. But I got so pissed off that people are rocking the unk, right? They wear the necklaces. They're wearing clothes that resemble, they literally dress up like an emperor or empress, and it's a freaking lie. They don't act like no emperor or empress at all. They actually disgusting. They nasty. They disrespectful. They some freaking vampires. It's a show. So they capitalize off an image, all right? So people can think they're safe. And then that messes up for real empresses and emperors and high priests and high priestesses out there doing the real work, because now they put everybody in one box. But yeah, it's some fake hoteppers out there, y'all. Trust me, pay attention. And they do be having money. Because unfortunately, y'all, for some reason, it's so easy for people to follow somebody fake than somebody real. But you want to know why? Because they not healed. So they're attracted to something that's unhealed in them, in that other person, and they don't realize it. So they looking like, oh, if this person can be like that, I know I can. So they run to that person. That person did never change. They just put on a costume for you. So you're attracted to your mirror, and they just in dressed up like they higher than you, and they're not. They're not. They're not. And then you start giving them all your money and making them richer. Helping them open doors to doors they shouldn't have ever got into. Woo! So let's go. Next. The Hangman. Y'all, it's a lot coming out. This is the Hangman. So the Hangman is, when the Hangman comes out, you could be in a crossroads right now. You can feel a bit imbalanced right now. You're indecisive right now. You could even be going through straight up frustration and want to just give up because you feeling like I'm overwhelmed, right, about this. Why am I like this? Look, you already know the decision you need to make. It's no point of going back and forth about it because you know ain't nothing back there. You seen it. Just keep it real. Some of y'all don't want to make the right decision because the right decision means you're going to be alone for a period of time. The right decision means you're going to have to let a lot of people go. It's the right decision means you got to move on. And the unknown is so scary sometimes for people. But it's so beautiful when you actually move on. So some of y'all making it harder on yourself than it is because you still second guessing stuff that you already know. Because you're scared. Somebody's scared to let go. You scared of what it's gonna look like or what you may turn into when you let go. Are you scared of your true self? Is that what it is? You've already, if you worked on yourself, if you've done your shadow work, continue to do that. But you can't be scared to change into who you're supposed to be. It's a message you're supposed to be delivering, and an image and an example, a role model that you're supposed to be providing, and you can't do that. Staying in the past, person, be in the past. You're not that person anymore. All right, Five of Pentacles. As I was look at that tree, he kneeling down, touching the ground. Water's underneath him. And this is the number 5, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. And what did I tell you about y'all going outside, getting grounded? Taurus season. Get close to a tree. If you're feeling that hangman energy, it's time to meditate. It's time to get grounded. See what I'm saying? You need the answers are in the earth. The answers are in the earth. And that's another thing. I personally think, I don't think it's a coincidence that the earth is cold right now. Less specifically where I am, it shouldn't be like this right now. Temperature rise. It's spring. It's Beltane. Okay? We haven't even hit the summer solstice yet. And it's cold. It's like 40, I think it's 50 degrees here in Nashville and windy and chilly. So that's what I'm saying. She going through a text. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all may not want to go outside and tree meditate because you got to put on clothes or something like that. It's cold. But just do it for like ground for about 5 minutes. Barefoot on the ground for about 5-10 minutes. I promise you, just put your feet on the ground at least. You see what I'm saying? You see how he just put his feet on the ground? Put your feet on the ground and just touch the tree for like a minute or two. See what I'm saying? But you do something. Do something because it's big shifts happening right now. And you need to make sure you on board. So you won't be feeling ashamed. So you won't be feeling like you're a bad person for this. Because this is harmony and balance, baby. Somebody got to do the job. Somebody got to do the job. It's a lot of jobs people don't like to do, but you got to be done. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do this job. Or the world will continue to be in chaos, y'all. So 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right. So somebody, remember I told you this is 9 is about new beginnings. It's fertility. It's creativity. It's the divine feminine number. And you see these 2 sons standing, look like holding on to their mama. Somebody, you may be having 2 sons one day. But if you don't move on, you won't. See? If you don't stand strong and move on, you won't. But if you will, you're going to have 2 sons. They're going to honor and respect you and love you so much. They really will. They're going to be grateful that you gave them life and actually gave them purpose too. So that's another thing. You stand on your purpose will give your children purpose, your seeds purpose too. Okay? It will. I know sometimes, not in all cases. But this situation who I'm talking to, you're going to give your children purpose because you're going to tell them. See, you're going to teach them who they are by being a living example for them. All right? Somebody better have some sons worship the ground they walk on. Ooh wee. All right, swords. 3 of swords coming out. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So, and this is the future energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody, you may go through periods of heartbreak. You may go through periods of heartbreak. Somebody really has a problem with like reflecting on the past. I don't know what it is. And this is your warning now. This is bringing awareness to it now so you can figure this out now. But somebody, because of your purpose in life, is going to expose a lot of people. It is. And exposure is going to get people stripped of titles, stripped of financial security, which comes with that, because most people that got big titles and big images tend to have money because they've had supporters. So people may start losing their supporters that fed them, right? They gonna fall like King Solomon kind of crap because of you exposing the truth. And you're gonna have enemies. People may wish to even kill you. You know what I mean? All kind of stuff, and you're gonna be somebody you got to work on caring about what people think you are doing the right thing. It's not like you went out there and harmed the poor and harmed the needy and harmed the sick. You exposed some bad people that were actually bad people, and what happened to them was the karma that they deserved. You're gonna have to stand strong in that. See, that's the way, that's the crown. Ooh. If you ain't gonna expose them, who going to? Who going to? If you're not going to expose them, who going to? It's going to keep going on and on. Really? Come on now. So now, somebody, y'all remember how Killmonger was. Killmonger was upset that Black Panther and all them, not Jadana, but I can't remember his name in the movie, but they were living all comfortable up there, right? Rich, while a whole bunch of people in the world were poor and suffering and being, discriminated against. We know that. I mean, look what just happened recently with the voting thing. You see what I'm saying? They're trying to take us back to the 50s or 60s, but they really never took us out of it. This is modern day slavery. It really is modern day slavery, y'all. So you gotta watch that anyway. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody didn't stand up, if our ancestors didn't rebel, do the civil rights movements, all the stuff they did, then where would we be, right? Standing up for justice. So, boom, the emperor. Somebody, you gonna have an emperor on your side. Or you are this emperor. Some of y'all, you are this emperor, and you gonna have your empress too. And some of y'all, you are empress, and you gonna have your emperor. That's another thing. You're not gonna be alone. You're not doing all this to be alone. You think you're gonna be this divine masculine or divine feminine and doing some great work like this, and they're gonna make you be alone for the rest of your life? No, that's why you gotta make sure you fulfill your mission so you won't keep getting hooked up with people that's not your emperor or your empress. And just say that they not it, because they ain't even moving like you. Half of these people will make fun of you. I've had people do it. I've had people make fun of me saying I'm being too serious or I'm doing this. It ain't that deep. Well, if it ain't that deep, then why are you around me? I'm gonna fix that for you, and I'm gonna disappear on you. Like, if it ain't that deep, just because your life ain't that deep, don't project onto me. You're not living your life the way I choose to live my life. So that's another thing. Stop letting people project onto you to belittle where you are. Okay? Nobody says in these churches the preacher's too deep. But every Sunday you keep getting that sermon. You say he's too deep about telling y'all need to save y'all soul before Jesus come back. Is he too deep? Is he too deep? But when we say you better get your soul, your heart light as a feather before my eye, before your time, because that's another thing. This ain't about, in ancient Kemet, we ain't talking about Jesus coming back. You going to either the afterlife or you're going to the underworld over here. That we ain't, this is a total different ballgame. So when your time comes, where you going to live? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is over here. That's much more scarier than worried about somebody coming back. Because see, them teaching you somebody's coming back is proving to you that you may not die. Like, I mean, physically, everybody shares this body. This body is not the body you're going to be in when you leave. Everybody knows it. If you've seen death, that body went into the ground. It's the soul. It's the soul. Okay? That is eternal. The soul. So your soul either going to the afterlife or to the underworld. It's up to you. Because the King of Pentacles. What's up? So you got an emperor and a king coming through. Ooh. Somebody, you are this emperor and you are this king. Because, look, now remember, all emperors were not a king, too. Because remember, like, everybody, just because you were, everybody is not, in that position. But look, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay, so you got an emperor coming through that is a king. and that it's going to make sense that you join in with this person. And this person is not going to try to stop you. They need you to do what you're doing. The message that you're giving, whatever it is that you're doing, I don't care what it is. I don't. This is that. Whatever it is, if this is resonating with you, this person needs you doing what you're doing exactly. They don't want to change a thing. If anything, they want to change how you get paid. Let's ring the bell, okay? They want to change how you get paid, how you get treated, how you get protected, how you are represented. You know what I'm saying? They want to improve what you got going on, but they don't want to tell you to do something totally different and change you altogether and change your message or change your personality and all that stuff. No, that's not their job. They just want to help you improve and get what you deserve, so bring you higher. That's the difference. See, that's the difference, y'all. That's the difference. Man or woman, take it how it resonates, but this person wants to bring you higher. Okay? So you already need to hold yourself highly now. So when that person does come around, you know you deserve this. Because this is what you've been manifesting. Literally. This is what you've been working towards. Okay. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck is Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This card came out a couple of times for some people. Yesterday I did reads for this event. So this is about change. First things first. You see how this person is carrying this thing, cow? It's a baby calf, it looks like, on their back and walking over the water. Now, this seems to be, just probably because it's a baby calf. Maybe it didn't know how to walk yet, or didn't know how to swim, and like that, was scared. The point is, if they can't get there on their own, you're not carrying them. Let's ring the bell. If people can't get to these high places on their own, they weren't meant to be there. And you carrying them up there is carrying demons up there with you. That really, when they got to the top, they will drop you in a heartbeat. They would act like you didn't help them. They would act like, man, I don't know that be like that. Or they will continue pretending like they know you like that and capitalizing off you. Either way, it's fake. Okay? So get rid of these fake MFers for real. Like, get away from these fake MFers. Some of y'all are away from these fake MFers and you considering going back. You can say, okay, look, actually, I'm going to pull from, this is a deep message. I'm glad we only been here 37 minutes. I'm going to pull from this deck. This is my, another ancient Kemet deck that I sell. It's an oracle deck. So it's a message in here too. Yeah, and y'all, this is the moon reading. When I woke up, I was still tired. I woke up, I washed my face, brushed my teeth. I meditated on my thoughts for a minute because I actually had a dream last night that it was technically a nightmare. I didn't like it. If I have a dream that I highly dislike, that was definitely a nightmare. It was frightening. So I was like, and I felt like, yep, it's time to get on that live and deliver this message. So I got on here, did this message. I was like, me an incense first. Like I said, I drank my tea, drank me some water, did everything I need to do. And I said, let me get on this message. Because this message, I could feel it. It was heavy. It was heavy, y'all. You got to listen in. This is for my ancient Kemet followers or anybody that resonates with this message, okay? One more shuffle. Here we go. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right. So I'm going to be reading from my book. So this comes with a digital book. You can scan the QR code and pull up the book. Pull up the book. So give me 1 second. Here we go. So first card coming out, it has Apophis. And it's a snake serpent. Apophis. Look at them eyes up there too. Somebody, you gotta see, watch out. It's two up there. And it's a snake. Somebody telling you need to watch out. Like literally eyes up. Eyes up. Oh, look, I'm right near it too. Here it is right here. I was writing. It's called darkness. So it has right here. Apophis is depicted as a gigantic python that dwells in the bowels of the earth where the sunlight does not filter through. Apophis is the embodiment of darkness, evil, and chaos. Dark enemy of the sun god Ra, Ooh. So this person is the dark, this serpent God is the dark enemy of the sun god Ra, bearer of the light. He comes into action in all the stages of Ra's celestial journeys in order to obstruct him from dawn to dusk. But the existence of Apophis is necessary for the balance of the world itself. The ancestral clash between good and evil, the struggle between two opposing energies with the risk of a no return. Apophis threatens your balance. If you live in blindness, the path you take is opposite to that which is right. Immediately reverse your course and enter yourself so as to become a recipient of forces before reaching the point of no return. Oh my God. This is the message. As I was talking about, my aunt is staying in balance and harmony and everything. And y'all, I told y'all something was specifically attacking our sun right now. It should be shining. It shouldn't be still cold and all that. Like, well, the sun just came out now. But when I first woke up, it was all gloomy and everything. So Apophis is attacking Ra right now. That's why we having all these crazy days. And it's a battle between good and evil right now. And you got to stay in balance and harmony. Or didn't I just say if you don't? I just said if you don't, you'll never see it. Remember what I was talking about your kids. If you don't, you won't never see your sons. Remain in balance and harmony, y'all. That was a message. Y'all got to get this deck. Second card, Nefti, meditation. Look at the look at the eye again. And she got her hands up in protection and receiving too. This is how you receive the energy as well, block out negative energy as well. So this one is called meditation. Oh, y'all. If that wasn't the perfect message, that was called Apophis, a serpent that's been an enemy to Ra. And what did I just say about this weather? This is real stuff, y'all. So look, Nefti, wife of Seth and younger sister of Isis, goddess of the underworld and of death in general. Her name means lady of the house, which indicates that she is the lady of the temple. With reference to her priestly functions, she represents the access road to sanctuaries and the horizon. Nefti protects humans and their souls in the moments of passing away. Obstacles, losses, or painful events may arise unexpectedly and irreversibly. Excuse me, y'all. Learn that through reflection, everything can be fully transformed and developed. Your ability to continue to rise up depends only on your own conscience. Y'all, and that's what I've been saying. Let's ring the bell on that. So this is the god of the underworld and death in general. So this message is, because it says she protects humans and their souls in the moment of passing away. So somebody you may lose somebody. So you may have to lose somebody as well. That's going to be heartbreaking too, losing somebody. And you got to have to be strong to continue on your mission even when this person is gone. Or what I mean? I know this is a lot that's a lot for a message, but because some of it's unreversible. And it said unexpectedly. So it got learned through reflection. Everything can be fully transformed to develop. So you got to do your self-reflection, do your shadow work. That's really the message. Do your shadow work. And because you're the only person, you got right here, your ability to continue to rise up depends on your own conscience. If you gotta get back, you gotta raise your consciousness. You gotta stay on the high vibration. You gotta do the things that you need to stay on the high vibration, because if you don't, you're gonna get pulled down. All right. And if that means being around more people on a high vibration, or in general, being in a positive atmospheres, and that means nature, like these cards coming out about nature. All right. Mutt, being ordinary. Number 19. Mutt. This card is 19. So we had a 34 card, a 10 card, and a 19 card. So this card is 19. This is Mother Mutt. All right. It says being ordinary. What's John Legend song with no ordinary people? Her name means mother. She is depicted as a woman wearing a golden headdress in the likeness of a vulture. Mut is the mother of all things and is associated with the primordial waters of God Nun, from whom everything in the world was born. She symbolizes permanent creation. She establishes the conservation of things. Mud will offer you her necessary presence if you put your whole heart into working to give benefits and advantage to your home and your family. Oh, yes. So look, somebody, you going to be a mother. This is what they're telling you. You're going to be a mother. So you've been practicing motherhood and you don't even realize it. Some of y'all may have been picking up better hobbies, like being a more better housekeeper, cooking on a regular basis, learning how to fix things from scratch, right? Where did this inspiration come from? Out of nowhere. You may have never wanted to learn how to cook something from scratch, or learning how to garden, and you're so passionate about it more now than ever. And keeping the house clean, learning how to keep yourself together for your family, learning how to keep your mental health. So you're in training right now spiritually. Your ancestors have been training you, learning how to protect your impulses, right? Financially, like making sure you prioritize your family. Because let's keep it real. When you have a family, like I'm gonna give an example, y'all. This weekend I was out and about and I was at the event. And I wanted to spend like 113 something dollars. I did the math on a whole bunch of stuff that I seen that I wanted to buy from other vendors, but I had to pull. I had to realize, okay, when you go home, what do you need right now? This is a necessity that you don't need to spend all this money on. And I said groceries. I kept saying in my head, groceries, 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 because I paid all my bills and I needed groceries. So I won't be ordering Uber Eats or eating out. And guess what? I got them groceries yesterday. And then I did buy me something after I did the math and made sure all my bills, any other bills and things I need to take care of would be covered. I spent like $42 on this girl's some antique stuff that she said she had an antique shop and she had some nice stuff that I got. Just two things. So $42, and that wasn't bad. And I was like, I'm not, but I left everything else. So stuff like that, you're learning how to make wise decisions because you got to think about your home. Let's ring the bell, okay? You got to think about the house. You can't just make decisions only off yourself. You got to make sure your kingdom stands strong. If you can't make this purchase without your kingdom falling down, or your family going without, you don't need to be doing it. You are learning that right now with yourself, though. See, some of y'all don't even have kids right now. You're learning this now for you, and what you're learning for you is going to help you do this. You're not going to have a problem doing it for your family because this is something that you want. Okay? Ooh, y'all, this is deep. Ooh, this is deep. So it has right here. It got, you will only facilitate the production and increase of wealth, especially material goods, by maintaining respectful and regular behavior on a daily basis through enthusiasm and dedication. So she telling you, she proud of you, and keep this up. Let's ring the bell. Hold on. We got to ring the other bell. Keep this up. Do not be discouraged, okay? All this is happening for a reason. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is great. So we got She-Shed. Oh, y'all know when She-Shed come out, she got the cannabis looking plant on her head. I know my 420 people love this, okay? She-Shed, wisdom. As I was talking about gardening stuff, wisdom. Y'all, this deck is fine. You know you need to get it. This is on my website, goddessontherise.life. I just sold out of another deck that I'm about to use today, and I will be restocking it soon. So She-Shed is about wisdom. It got, her name means the scribe, deity teacher of arithmetic, astronomy, astrology, and architecture. She is depicted dressed in a priestly leopard skin and with a banner on her head supporting a 7-pointed star. Okay? So it's really a star. So it's a 7-leaf, because y'all know the cannabis doesn't have 7, but it's a 7-leaf plant that resembles a 7-pointed star. That's why she's wearing it, y'all. She is the patroness of scribes and builder, and is the most cultured of the Egyptian divinities. She symbolizes the manifestations of intelligence. She reveals herself to you to illuminate your path of knowledge on the mental plane. Her presence strengthens your courage, sharpness, and hope. Although you may have to endure sacrifices and renunciations, go forward and trust in her profound knowledge. So remember what I told y'all. I was just telling y'all going to have to make a lot of sacrifices that y'all don't want to, it's going to be hard for you to make. But this is for the greater good. Oh, y'all. This is for the greater good, y'all. This is the ancient Kemet reading, okay? So bottom of the deck is Hathor. I'm going to show y'all. Bottom of the deck is Hathor. I knew that was coming out. Love the Hathor. I'm actually sold out of Hathor candles. Somebody bought my last Hathor candle a while ago. But I should be. I don't know when I'm gonna get to restock those candles. But the Hathor, working with the color red or burgundy will help you work with Hathor as well. Okay, Hathor. You can always, if you have this deck, you can always put this card down and light a red candle. Long as her, an image of her or something that resembles her is there, like she resembles cows and stuff. You see that she had the cow horns on her head. So it had right here, Hathor, intelligence. She is the mother of all women. She is the goddess of love, passion, and beauty. Her parties are orgies of intoxication, joy, and music. Okay. So again, she is also associated with childbirth, delivery, and children. She is portrayed as a young woman with a cow's horns on her head, and the sun disk is placed between the horns, which is why she is called the divine cow. But she also has a destructive side. Try to create pleasant situations and make the most of the moments you experience. And love, Hathor helps to intensify sexuality, the senses, the explosion of life, of everything capable of being born. Increase of wealth in all areas, especially material ones. So, baby, if you when you keep loving on yourself, when you keep putting yourself first, when you keep really focusing on what you truly want, not just what some of what you want, or a piece of what you want, or something that you just need. Stop focusing on temporary sexual experiences too. You need the long-term experiences, the explosive love that she's talking about, that you only gonna be able to get from the one, your emperor, your empress, that's for you. Not all these karmic relationships. Baby, your money gonna grow too, okay? That's the power couple. When y'all, the power couple is because y'all love is true. And y'all wealth grows because y'all are being true to each other. So I'm saying that's truly how it go, y'all. You get more money when you find true love. Okay? You get more money when you find true love and you operate in true love, okay? So that was the cards I'm gonna pull for that. This is another deck. I literally just sold one last one that I had. Powerful deck, Mystic Moon deck. This is a powerful deck and I will be restocking it. So we're gonna get some moon messages in here before we wrap this reading up, okay? This is, look, I'm already at almost at the hour mark. But I promise you, something told me to deliver that message. Something told me to deliver that message and I couldn't not deliver it. And I'm about to do readings here in a minute. I open up at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I got I'm gonna be doing readings. So I wanted to make sure I get this done before I even opened. And before too many days go by. The moon is the best day to do it. I'm a lunar worker, so it's a powerful energy still. She'll still deliver me the message. Okay. All right. So look, I'm gonna do one more shuffle, and I'm gonna deal the cards out. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for the likes. All right. Here we go. First quarter actions. First quarter. So it has right here. The first quarter is all about taking action, making decisions, and moving forward with your plans. This card represents the energy of action and encourages you to take the first step towards your goals. So yes, somebody's time for you to take the first step towards your goals. Okay? If you've been putting off doing this and procrastinating, or all that, time's up for that. Time's up for procrastination. It's time to make the change. Look, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Y'all go see the Michael movie. Annual solar eclipse, the ring of fire. That's what this card is. Annual solar eclipse, the ring of fire. A time to find your passion and embrace your power. Use the fiery energy of this eclipse to take bold actions. It's time for you to take some actions. It says find your passion and embrace your power. Use the fiery energy of this eclipse to take bold action. So yes, you're going through a transformation and a change. Lean into it and push through this. You know what I'm saying? And go for the change. Go for better. Go for what you truly want. Don't go for what you thought you needed or you only thought you could get, or somewhere where somebody else placed you. See, that's another thing. People only go where people place them. Let people tell them what they are. Don't let nobody tell you what you are. You tell you what you are. Stop listening to them. They just trying to make you lower than them so they can feel good about themselves. They're manipulating you, okay? Heal too. Somebody, you got to heal that heart. Healing and forgiving yourself is half the battle. Healing and forgiving yourself is half the battle. Continue healing and forgiving. And that's going to make you feel better too. All right? And stop, looking back. New moon in Libra. Balance. See, come on. Y'all, it's time to get balanced, baby. And we at the balance point. New moon in Libra. So we got the Lover's Harmony. Use this time to find balance in your relationships and cultivate a sense of peace and harmony. Drawn on Libra's romantic and cooperative energy. So yes, Hathor came out and the scales came out. The Libra card came out. And we had the Temperance card that came out too. That has my eye in it. So you are supposed to be working on your heart right now and focusing on your love right now. So you will be ready when true love is aligned to you. You will be in the absolute best shape to give it and receive it and know you deserve it and know they deserve it in return. And if they don't, it's not them. You see what I'm saying? But you will be sure. Love is sure. You know what I'm saying? Love is sure. If you're not sure, it's not it. It's not it. I promise you, it's not it. You're not sure or you're confused about it. If it's confusing, if you're back and forth about it, if you're indecisive about it, it's not it. And accept it. It's not it. That's not it. All right? That's not what you really want. And maybe just flesh or insecurities too. A lot of decisions you make is from an insecure place. Ooh, it's a lack of confidence. It's not even about, you're not even confident. So when you're not confident and you're insecure, you will be imbalanced by nature. Lack of confidence and insecurity will cause you to be imbalanced in nature. It's just something that happens because it is an imbalance. You can't be balanced and not confident. It's no such thing. Okay? So full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius. At least we got a full moon card came out. So it has right here, the Archer's Aim. Embrace your inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in, using the full set, your sight high and aim for the stars. Using the full moon's energy to manifest your dreams and goals. Illumination to gain clarity and strength. Okay, you remember what I said? Excuse me, a while back I was talking about how somebody's going to have to do something and stand up for something they believe in. And if we don't do it, who will? Somebody got to do the job, right? Remember I told y'all, like a judge. It's not. Remember, Maya is the judge. Judges that we have in these court systems are supposed to judge and condemn people that have done evil things. How many people you think they've had to lock up? They've had to lock up people's fathers, grandfathers, mothers, children. But you think they go home and lose and sleep at night for doing the right thing? A judge is a hard job. They got enemies by default because they had to make a decision that was for the greater good, whether people agree with them or not. That's the energy you got to start operating in. Somebody got to do the job. And of course, people are going to look at you sideways if they don't agree with you. And it may be a lot of them. But there are going to be a lot of people that support you too. But you got to make the move. Remember, this talked about all these actions. You got to make the move. So it says, using the full moon's energy to manifest your dreams and goals, illumination to gain clarity and strength. So yeah, just stick. The mother moon will help you stay in tune. Because right now, our sun is under attack. Okay? Our sun is under attack by this Apophis. It ain't a coincidence the year of the fire horse. Okay? Our sun is under attack. Shoot, we got to protect our son and our daughters. You know what I mean? We got to protect the stars, the seas, right? The sun, the father, and the moon, the mother. So we have to protect the Holy Trinity. Let's ring the bell. We have to protect the family. Remember, we pulled that family card specifically. We have to protect the family, y'all. Okay? New moon in Virgo. Bottom of the deck. New moon in Virgo. Then I'm about to wrap it up. The Earth's practicality. This is a time for practicality, organization, and attention to detail. Use Virgo energy to focus on your goals and plans for success. Tap into the Virgo energy. Tap into your Virgo energy, which is your intelligence. So a lot of cards came out about tuning into your intelligence. Like what? Hathor is the intelligence card. So you got to be emotionally intelligent. And you have to be wisdom. You're going to need to tap in with her Thor and She-Shet and tap into that Virgo energy. You see that? Emotionally intelligent, mentally intelligent, and also moon intelligence, which is same thing. Okay? Intuition. Trust your intuition, okay? So, y'all, that was a powerful, powerful message. If that resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Please send this video to other people. All right, if y'all would like to get a reading by me, it's Sacred Energy Exchange 222 at gmail.com. That is Sacred Energy Exchange 222 at gmail.com. If you would like to buy something from my website, support me, you can go to goddessonarise.life. I do use USPS shipping. I told you our shipping went up, so I went up. So get what you need. My prices are reasonable. If you are local here and would like to come to one of my events, you will have to follow me on my Instagram. I have Facebook and I have Instagram. So Instagram is Follow Hoodie Queen and a Jot to You. And Facebook is the same. It's Goddess on the Rise and a Jot to You. And you can go to the bottom of this video and find all that out. If y'all would like to donate, I have Venmo, Goddess on the Rise, PayPal, goddessonarise.life at gmail.com, Chime, Copper Queen, and Cash App Copper Queen. And Queen is QU33N on those two. Copper Queen. Nothing is too big and nothing is too small. Everything supports me, supports the tools I provide, the readings I do, of course, taking care of myself as well, so I can keep doing this. All right, this is a free channel, and it's no requirement, but it is a place of advertisement for me, y'all. So I'm gonna ring this bell and send this energy back to spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, y'all. Till next time, happy Lunar Day, happy Monday, happy Scorpio full moon, happy Taurus season, happy Beltane. Peace, love, and balance. Copper Queen checking out.